Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Jumping right into this tutorial, once again I am going ahead and priming my eyes and my face, and for my eyes I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and for my face I am using this one from the drugstore. It is the NYX Angel Veil. I love this primer. It's a really good drugstore dupe for the Hourglass Mineral Veil. And to begin kind of prepping for my eyeshadow, I'm going to set that base down with a face powder. This is a very important step in creating a very blended eyeshadow look, because if you just go ahead and blend eyeshadow over your primer, it will skip and it will not blend out very smoothly at all. And to create a crisp line, and so I don't get messy, I'm going to apply some tape. And then to start off the eyeshadow look, I am applying these two neutral brown shades into my crease. And this is what is called the transition shade, because it kind of transitions your eyeshadow from like a darker color to a lighter color. So when you're completely done with the look, you can't really see the shadow very much, but without it, it would not blend as nicely. This is kind of like our base color that we're going to build the rest of our colors off of. And notice I'm using a very fluffy brush, and I'm not being very precise. You don't really have to be precise with this at all. It can be really sloppy, really messy. Just kind of get those shades into your crease. And I chose those two shades in particular because they are a few shades darker than my natural skin tone. That's what you want. So whatever your natural skin tone is, just go a few shades darker. And then to further deepen the crease, because that's what we want to do. We want to further deepen the crease with some matte shades. Oh, I forgot to say that. You always want your crease colors to be matte. That's just personal preference for me. There are no rules with makeup in my opinion, so if you want to put a shimmery shadow in your crease, by all means you do you, but for me I find that matte looks best. And using, this is still a fluffy brush, but it is not as fluffy as the last one. And as you can see, I'm being a little bit more precise with this shadow. This is Makeup Geek Bitten shadow. It's a really nice cranberry shade, and I'm just putting that in the crease and kind of blending it a little bit on the outer V. And then I'm going back with that original brush that I used for the crease shadows, and I am blending over top of that. I'm not picking up any additional product, just a fluffy brush and blending it out. This is a process. I don't go immediately in with a ton of product. I build a little bit and then pick up more shadow, build a little bit more, and always focusing it into my crease and into my outer V. So as you can see, I'm just blending those shades in my crease, and this is also a matte shade. And then taking the fluffy brush, blending it again, and then I wanted it to be a little bit more pigmented, so I think I go in a few more times a little bit later. And then for the lid shade, this is typically where I would go in with like a sparkle shade or like a really shimmery shade, but today I wanted to do an all matte look. I don't know why, I was just feeling the matte eyeshadow look. So I'm taking these two shades from the Loreal Pro palette. This is the shades White and Cream. I pull for this palette all the time for the white and cream shades. You guys know in most of my tutorials that's what I use, or these two shadows. If I need a white shadow, I always pull for this palette. And like I said, you could use a shimmery shade. That would look really nice, like a shimmery brown, or a champagne shade would look really nice. I just wanted to do matte today. And as you can see, I'm going in and further blending and deepening up that shadow a little bit more. And just a quick tip, sometimes you'll see me do this. I pick up the shadow with my finger and then apply it to my lid. I find that shadow picks up a lot better with your finger because of the warmth from your hand. It really picks up the pigment and really lays it down very nicely onto your lid. So I'll always do that with my lid shade. And as you can see, I'm focusing this on the mobile part of my lid. I'm not really blending that into the crease at all. And to make my lash line look thicker, I'm going to tightline using this Nars pencil in black. Any black liner will do. I just happen to have this Nars one from the Sephora birthday gift that I got last year. Next, moving on to liquid eyeliner. I did my best to get this on camera, but as you can see, my hand just wanted to be in the way, but I did get a little bit of it on camera for you guys, and I do use the tape as a guideline to create a nice crisp wing. And I'm using the NYC Matte Black Liquid Liner. It's like $2 from Target, and I really love this liner. It's really good. Moving on to foundation, I did speed through this part a lot because I really just wanted to focus on the eyeshadow in this look, but I am mixing two foundations today. I'm mixing the Too Faced Born This Way. I'm in the shade Warm Nude, and then I'm also mixing in a little bit of the Nars All Day Weightless Luminous Foundation, and I'm in the shade Fiji in that. And for concealer and highlight today, I'm again mixing two. I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind, and this is in like the yellow neutralizing one. It's a great shade for canceling out dark circles. And then I'm also using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I think this is in the shade Light Warm, and I'm using that to highlight the rest of my face. And speeding through this section, once again, I am filling in my brows with the NYX Micro Brow and then setting them in place with my L'Oreal Brow Plumper. And the reason why I always speed through this is because my brows literally take me probably 10 minutes. It takes me forever to fill in my brows, and I just don't think anybody wants to sit here and watch me fill in my eyebrows for 10 minutes, so that's why I kind of cut it out and speed it up a lot. Setting my under eye today, I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I love this powder. It's a really great translucent powder. It doesn't really look too cakey. It can be a little bit drying, so if you have dry skin, I wouldn't suggest it, but I just love it for my under eye. It really sets everything very nicely. And for the rest of my face, I'm using the Maybelline Dream Matte Wonder Powder. I've been trying to incorporate a little bit more drugstore products into my videos, just so I can give you guys some more affordable options if you can't afford the things at Sephora, because I know sometimes they get a bit pricey. Moving on to lower lash line, this is a staple brush for me for the lower lash line. This is a smudgy brush. You can pretty much get these anywhere. They're just really short, dense brushes. I got this one at Target, and it's by Sonia Kashuk. And I'm just taking that same shade that I used in my outer V, the Make It Peak Bitten shade, and that's what I always do for my lower lash line, is take a combination of the eyeshadows that I used on my upper lid and put them on my lower lash line. In no particular order, I just didn't use very many shades today, so that's why I only took the one this time, but usually I'll take a mixture of like 3 or 4 shades and blend them down there. And then I'm also going to put a little bit of that black Nars liner, and with the same smudgy brush, I'm going to blend that into the shadow and to my lashes. And for my lower lashes, I'm using the MAC Gigablack Lash Mascara. It's really good mascara for your lower lash line, but you don't need a separate one for your lower lashes. I just happen to have it, so that's why I'm using it. And for bronzer, I'm using this limited edition bronzer by MAC. It came out in the summer collection, and again, I'm sorry, I try not to use limited edition products, but that's just what I had on hand, and it's a really good neutral bronzer. And for blush, I'm going in with the Too Faced Love Blush in Baby Love. This is just a really nice neutral pink blush. Any neutral pink will do, or whatever blush that you prefer. I just like this Too Faced one. It's really soft and very pigmented, and it looks very nice on the cheeks. And for highlight, and this part I slowed down because it is my favorite part, and I just wanted you to get the full effect of this highlight. This is the Baked Gelato Swirl Highlighter by Laura Gellar in the shade Gilded Honey. And do you see that highlight? Do you see that? I mean, my face just looks like glowing, and oh, it's so pretty. And then I'm just going to blend it into my blush using the blush brush. And to the other side, slowing it down again because this is the best part. Can you hear the angels sing? Can you hear them? I can hear them. And it sounds glorious. It's beautiful. I love highlight. I do. I love highlight. And last but not least, I'm going to wipe any foundation or any powder product that may have gotten on my lips with a makeup wipe. And I'm going in with this YSL lipstick in number 3. I think it's called Beige. And that completes this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and hope you guys got some extra tips on how to apply eyeshadow. I've been getting a lot of, oh, and I forgot, yep, I set my face with the Urban Decay makeup setting spray, and sorry, my hair looks weird. I just gotten out of the shower, so it's like really wet. But yeah. Don't forget to check the description box below for a link to subscribe and a full list of products mentioned. And thank you so much for watching. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watching this video today. I really appreciate your support. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.